Good morning. Just a bit of a quick walk around, showing you a few things we've done. We've emptied out the little barrel ponic system. One of these half barrels of clay beads are going into the existing grow bed down there. And the other half's going to be dried and stored for future grow beds. Just to show you in here, that's how much rain we had yesterday. This was emptied when we took all the fish out. Actually, we did the fish Saturday morning. We had 45 mil by 2 o'clock yesterday, and we have another, it's like about 13 mil in there now. So that's about 53 mil since 12 o'clock on Sunday. So I've moved the spice from this barrel here down the back. Strawberry that's self-sowed in the pineapple is sending off runners, so we've got 3 or 4 more plants, maybe some more to plant out. The IBC beds are coming along quite well. The parsley is finally kicking off. So is the spring onions, and as are the Japanese winter long, which is planted at the wrong time of year, but anyway. We also have coriander popping up all around this place as well. So sage is starting to kick off. Lemon basil, not a huge fan of that. I don't think we'll be keeping those plants or saving seeds unless someone wants them. Just seeing down here, we have a random eggplant that's popped up from the worm cast that we used to plant this out. Looks like another one there, or that could be a gooseberry actually. And there's also a cucumber up the back there, some sort of melon or pumpkin. White flesh sweet potatoes nearly ready to take some slips off and put into this bed here. The pepita pumpkins are going crazy. This one over the back has decided to go down onto the ground. It's just a mixture of mushroom compost that got saturated yesterday. I've got to clean up. Down here, the potato barrel, besides being hit by a bit of sunlight and wilting at the moment, is doing really well. We have some more potatoes just shooting there. I added some more in when I filled it up. Royal Blue's doing alright, and yep, there we go. The other Royal Blue I put in here is shot as well. I'll just show you in here. I don't know if you can make all those little dots out there, the Pacific Blue Eyes. And there's the other goldfish down in here. We did lose 2 goldfish in the move and 1 blue eye, but they all look all present and accounted for today. The system's being a bit tricky to operate. Siphon's just finishing. Trying to balance the water in with the water that comes out. Because the pump's a little bit too powerful for one grow bed, I've had to install 2 more pipes that just feed directly into the sump down here, just so I basically don't overflow this fish tank. So it's fun trying to work that balance out. Rightio, just to show you how much rain we've had, that black line down there is the normal level, and that water there is the level now after a siphon has been finished. It was actually 1 centimetre below the top yesterday afternoon when we delivered the bed, so I took out about 120 litres or so of water just to be on the safe side, because I didn't really want to overflow the bed. Not that I think we'd lose any yabbies, but a couple of flame-tailed gudgeons may escape. 2 of the strawberries have died and have come out of here. That's a parsley, Italian flatleaf from the other grow bed, the barrel system. Tadpoles are doing alright. See the masses of them over there. They got fed some of the decomposing leaf matter from the yabbies when the feed tubes got changed out, so they're having a nice little feed on that. The broad ripple yellow currant tomatoes are doing alright. They got their normal little bit of, where's one to show you? I'll pull one off in here. We tend to get this a bit up here, just the leaves dying off and going yellow on the lower branches, so we just snip them off. I don't think it's too much to worry about. Hasn't really affected any of the other ones. Actually, looking at that now though, we're getting some black spot on the stem. A bit hard for you to make out, I think. So I might have to look into that. Just not having much luck with tomatoes, as you'll see in a minute. Strawberries are kicking off fine. The undumpled eggplant has got a couple of little flowers on. Blackjack has sent off 1 fruit. We missed fertilising that one. The snake beans, they're going really well. That one there's due to come off. Kira and I harvested one this morning and measured 45 centimetres. That's about as thick as we like them. After that, their taste, I'm just not a big fan of their flavour after that. I actually like them when they're about this size, but I'll just pick this one off anyway. So that was 45 centimeters or 1.5 feet. A couple of weird things. Rosemary, this is the second time it's happened. One branch still connected to the plant has just died off, but the rest of the plant looks fine. In fact, it looks like it may even be flowering. Tomatoes, another weird thing. I think I'm going to pull them because I'm getting some sort of blight or fungus in them. They're dying off, as you'll see in the Mossapinican barrel. They're actually not looking too healthy at all. These guys were fed up. Actually got a tomato on the Black Russian there. These guys were fed up last week on Seasol and fish emulsion. They just don't seem to have bounced back that well, so thinking about just pulling them, cutting our losses and getting varieties we know actually do grow well in this area. That's a Brandywine peach. Just get some seedlings so we do actually get some tomatoes this season. Beetroot, doing really well there. The other beetroot over there actually is doing really well. I'll just show you this one here. That's the spice bed. Still no sign of the turmeric in that one. The garlic and galangle's doing well. So the beetroot down there has got a few to harvest. I didn't harvest the one I said I was going to a clip ago. Sunflower heads are starting to dry out. If the rain had stopped, that'd help. We have lost one to some sort of rot, but that's alright, we'll pull him. The Minnesota midget rock melons are growing. Look wicked. So we've got about half a dozen of them on there. We are getting a lot more powdery mildew because of the damp weather we've had, but that's understandable. The water chestnuts, they're just booming. They're doing really, really well. Bubbling and frothing all the time. So they're getting a nice spread of new growth around them. The carrots are bouncing back without any powdery mildew. We're getting a lot of the 12-spot lady beetles on the eggplants and the capsicums, and had some on the pepinos which are flowering. So actually got quite a typical Solanaceae style flower. Looks a bit like some of the potato flowers we had without the purple. Yeah, so we're also getting some powdery mildew on this blackjack here. So these capsicums, we've got some sort of deficiency going on here as well. These are the white long sweet capsicums or sweet peppers that we had. It's supposed to be white. They're turning yellow and getting the same sort of brown discoloration we had in the orange peppers up the top under the stairs. So going to have to do a bit of a read up on that. I still haven't worked out what it is, but all I'm going to do for now is give them a good organic feed with the fertilizer we've bought and water that in with a weak Seasol solution just around the roots to see if that helps it. This is what the capsicum should look like. It's a white capsicum. Yeah, it shouldn't look yellow, and it definitely shouldn't have those brown spots. These cucumbers had a huge pruning the other day because of a powdery mildew outbreak. I actually harvested 3 of these yesterday, and I've got about 2 more that I can see need to come off. But it's getting some more powdery mildew on it as well, so I can't take too many more leaves off at the moment until some more grow back, so I'll just have to give them a neem treatment. Sorry for talking so fast, bit to get through. Wapsipinican tomatoes, as you can see over there, not too good at all. So I'm actually just going to pull these plants. I don't think they're going to bounce back that well. I'll put the clip up and wait till tomorrow morning, and if someone says differently, I'll save them. But yeah, they're just not looking that great. The stems are very brown, hard for you guys to see, I think. And the leaf, this is the curl we're getting on the new growth. So that to me looks like a nutrient deficiency, but the rest looks like some sort of a disease. As you can see here, nice and, actually, I don't know if you can, nice and green, and you get down to there and it starts to turn brown. So a bit sad about that. The corn, the Marketmore and the Munchaburplis over there, cucumbers, they've been doing really well, really productive, but unfortunately, I don't know if you can make that out, the leaves are nearly all covered with powdery mildew now. It's too humid, I think, just a very humid year. The corn, the one popcorn at the moment's got a few flowers coming off. The other corn, some of them got caned by the rain because they no longer have a shade cover above them there. I made up a little shade covering for the spice plants up the end there. We planted out there the ones from the barrel under the stairs, galangal at the back, turmeric at the front and ginger in the middle. So that's just going to be where they live. And here, looking rather nice and healthy today, we have 3 sweet potato runners. So these are ones that have just been volunteers or feral ones growing behind the chook pen. So we put one runner down there, they're about 45 centimetres long. Another one there that actually had a little green growth at the other end, so we left that. And another one over there. So they were just growing up beside the chook shed. So they escaped from a garden bed from last year, so we'll see how they'll go. We're planning, because we've removed the shade cover from the top of the chicken pen, we're planning on trying to get these guys to vine up and grow over the top of the chook pen to give them some shade. In the passion fruit barrel, we have a couple of volunteer chilies or capsicums, sweet peppers, and we also have a eggplant. So we're just going to leave those guys in there. Everything's going to get a feed this week because I think we've had close to about 150 mil in the last couple of weeks. So some of the beds will be a bit washed out with the nutrient, and as you can see, this one here is still draining. So it's a bit of a shame, but such is life. Sorry for talking so fast, but there was a bit to get through. I could have talked some more, but I won't. I need coffee. So hope you all have a great one, and I'll catch you next week.